Hey, this is Mike Einstein, and this is a review of the Huawei Honor 7S. So here's everything you need to know if you want to buy this phone. So Huawei's done a lot with the Honor series so far. Last year we had the Honor 7X, which was a really great budget phone from Huawei. This year we got the Honor 10, which is a flagship from Huawei. And now this is another budget phone from this series. Now because it's new, you might think it's like an upgrade from the 7X, but it is far from that.
So it's a well-built device. It has a nice design, although I can't help but notice it looks just like the iPhone 7 Plus with the antenna bands and the camera orientation. So it's definitely a copy there. It's all plastic on the back, but it has a nice matte finish and it doesn't feel cheap at all. So it's got 2 GB of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, and it's running Android 8.1 out of the box. So yeah, those specs are not gonna impress anyone. 16 gigs of storage is just not gonna be enough for me, or for anyone for that matter. And 2 gigs of RAM can't run multiple apps without freezing. And it gets worse when you try to game on this phone. That being said, do not try to game on this phone. Okay, let's talk about that screen. It's a 720p display with an 18:9 aspect ratio. It's not crispy by any means, but it's not too bad either. And the viewing angles aren't messed up, so the screen still looks flat if you look at it off axis. Right above that screen is the front-facing speaker, which is also the earpiece for making calls. I don't know why they did it like that, but it's kind of weird. Anyway, I like the position of the speaker because it's on the front, so you're not going to block it with your finger if it was at the bottom of the phone. But unfortunately, it has really bad audio. Like, it's kind of scratchy, and when I'm listening to music on this, it just doesn't sound good. It's probably the worst part of the phone right there.
Now the camera on this phone is not so great too. Like any camera out there on any phone, give it enough light and it could take some really good photos. But as soon as it starts to get a little bit dark, things start to get a little bit messy. Now I've been testing out the camera for about a week now. I went outside, took some shots of flowers, cars, and just anything I could find. And really I was impressed with the way it could handle the colors like the pink and the green, even though it overexposed and over sharpened and oversaturated them a lot. But I was impressed overall. But then I came back inside and took some photos, and then it started to get a little bit trippy. As soon as I turned on the flash, everything fell apart. Like, the pictures were just terrible. I don't usually use flash on my phones a lot, but I just wanted to test this one out, and it completely failed at getting the picture to look good. Like, it was completely bad.
You get this super bright washed out photo that just looks terrible. Maybe they can fix it in a software update or something, but for now, it's totally unusable. And if you're thinking about the battery life, I've been getting at least a whole day with moderate usage. I've been able to go 3 days without charging because I don't use it that much, but overall it does have a good battery life.
Okay, so who is this phone for? Well, if you've only got 110 bucks and you want something that looks great and has a long-lasting battery, then the Honor 7S could be for you. But if the specs are the most important thing to you and you want big RAM, nice display, huge storage options, then you're better off looking somewhere else. But don't get me wrong, it's a nice budget phone for the money, but if the money's the problem, then you should go Honor 7X. It's a much better phone. It's better in every possible way. It costs only about 90 bucks more than this, and it's got way better specs, of course, so you're better off getting that if you're on a tight budget and you got only 200 bucks to spare. Alright, thank you for watching. That's it for the video. I hope it helped. I got links below if you want to pick this guy up. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video. Subscribe to see more tech reviews coming up really soon on the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.